Hi everybody, am I on? Yeah, I'm on. Hey everybody. Whew. How y'all doing? Happy Thursday. Welcome to the channel. Welcome back to the channel. We are live and we are here to do another reaction for the monthly movie tribute for Batman. This is Batman 4. Came out in 1997. George Clooney plays Batman. This is called Batman and Robin, another Joel Schumacher production. Now I do have to address that. Turn me down because I feel like it's a little loud. I do have to address that the last live for Batman Forever that came, Val Kilmer, it got blocked. I wasn't paying attention to that the volume of the movie was higher than the volume of the music, so therefore Warner Brothers was like, no ma'am, that's our movie and you can't do that, so they blocked me. It's not a strike, it was just a copyright claim, so they blocked it. I cannot open it back up, and I would have edited it and put it back up, but they literally blocked me from the 9-minute mark all the way to like the 37-minute mark. So that's the majority of the video. So yeah, that's a bummer. But it's my least favorite Batman, so I really don't feel like it was a loss, but I can appreciate the upgrade of this Batman from that one. This one is a lot more personal because Alfred is dying in this one. So let me just say this. I feel like this Batman is the last one. Officially the last one. Because if you think about it, after this version, we don't get another Batman until Christopher Nolan and it starts over. So this is actually the last authentic Batman movie, so to speak. The villains in this one is new, except for I did not know that Bane's character was in this one. But I don't like this Bane. I like the man who played Venom. I like him. What's his name? Ed Hardy, I think. I like him better as Bane. This Bane is green and he look a little hulkish, you know. I don't like it. His muscles is fake. It wasn't convincing. He wasn't even scary. You know, Ed Hardy made Bane scary. You know what I'm saying? So let me open this back up because I lost connection before I came on. Now, I did watch a good portion of this movie because I still am confused. Because they have Thurman as a new villain in this one. Her backstory is the same as Catwoman. But she doesn't fight too much in this one. She uses Bane to fight her enemies. Poison Ivy does in this one. And so I'm not sure if her and Dr. Freeze are really enemies. Or she just using Dr. Freeze. That's a little bit confusing in the plot. But I can appreciate this one a lot more. I like how they introduced Batgirl, even though she hasn't became Batgirl yet in the movie. Alicia Silverstone, we all know she's gonna become Batgirl. She's Alfred's niece, and I like how they have her coming in from London. She got kicked out of school. That whole story was that whole part of the story was good. This one actually basically picks up where the 1995 Batman Forever left off, you know. And I like how the movie opens in this one. This one is very in your face, fast paced from the time the credits roll in this movie. You get, I think the opening act is Dr. Freeze, Mr. Freeze. Is it Dr. Freeze or Mr. Freeze? Mr. Freeze fighting Batman and Robin. So I I like that. Now, they still have the classic but corny quotes, but it got better. I feel like cinema and visuals got better in 1997. Like, that was the like upgrade. Like, everything was moving on up when it came to movies in 1997, because I can see a clear difference in how 1995 looked and how 1997 looked. And I will say this, I noticed also after 1994, that green light thing that the Matrix does was like that must have been the shindig back in the 90s, because everybody used it. It's in all of the Batman movies. Okay, so I was like, oh, okay, that green light must have been very popular back then. I am very surprised at Arnold Schwarzenegger's performance as Mr. Freeze. I would say that he has shocked me, and I'm rather satisfied with George Clooney as Batman. He didn't do bad. That's no disrespect to Val Kilmer, but I liked him. I still don't like the suits. The suits is a no-go in this one for the entire Batman team, even Batgirl. I don't like it. I definitely don't like Poison Ivy's suit. I don't know what they was thinking of with her get up. But in my opinion, also, I feel like this Batman is highly influenced. And this is just my opinion. I could be absolutely wrong. But to me, it just seems like Batman and Robin somewhere was influenced by the animated. Now, the animated in 92. I remember that's the year my sister graduated high school, and me and her was amped. I'm 10 years younger than my sister, but I remember clearly us being all excited to watch that together. So the animated series came out in 92. So this came out in 97. This is like 6 years later. I just feel like this film is an adaptation of one of those damn episodes. I can't tell you which one, but I just feel like I'm watching an animated series episode. And that's not a bad thing, because the animated series is still the highest rated Batman version out there. So, there you go. Yeah, that's it. So for, Bruce's girlfriend in this one is named Julie. But I'm so happy that they did not make her the main focus, the main damsel in distress girlfriend in this. And Batman, trying to figure out who Batman is, and I am enjoying that. Thank you, George Schumacher, for changing that, because I got tired of seeing that. Okay, so let's get back to the movie. I got so far into it. I can tell you this: the movie from beginning to end is 2 hours and 4 minutes. We have one more we're gonna watch, because the last day of January is Monday. So we're gonna watch Batman Begins with Christian Bale, and then we'll be ending it from there. And then that live, make sure you stay tuned to the end next Monday, because we will be also comparing all 5. Okay, we're gonna be rating who was the best Batman, who was the best villain, all that stuff. Who had the best suit? We're gonna be doing all this. So make sure you subscribe so you don't miss that. And while you're here, if you enjoy this, make sure you hit that thumbs up so you can support the channel. It can reach more people so we can have more engagement over here. We are about to get back into Batman and Robin. I'm gonna tell you, I'm at the 1 hour and 34 minute and 16 second mark. I'm pressing play now. I'm about to turn this volume down because I don't want this to get snatched, because this is George Schumacher, so that means this is another WB movie. So, gotta be careful. Enough talking, we press and play. Oh, and if you want to know why everybody fighting in this one too, because I ain't explained that. So Mr. Freeze had a wife, okay? His wife came down with McGregor syndrome. So he had basically became a bad guy, but a bad guy with a purpose. He's trying to come up with a cure so that he could bring his wife back to life. And Bruce Wayne, you know he rich, he had this whole project going with some diamonds and turning the diamonds into like resources to grow food and to have electricity and all that good stuff. When Mr. Freeze found that out, he was like, I'm gonna steal them diamonds so I could use it to bring my wife back to life. But Poison Ivy, now her boss killed her, even though she worked for Wayne Enterprises. Her supervisor killed her, and her poisons or her little inventions that she came up with, her back to life. Poison Ivy. She likes people against his wife, life support, and blamed it on Batman. And then she him robbing, because I know a lot of people get technical about that, and they be like, look, it's 2 Robins, it was 1, and then Dick Grayson. So Dick Grayson and Batman is beefing right now, because Dick Grayson is under Poison Ivy's spell, and he want to get with Poison, because you know he ain't had nobody, he young, you know, he wants some love too. And he also kind of had a little crush on Batgirl, but Batgirl, if she in school, that means she's still in high school. So I don't know how that's gonna work, because Robin is a whole grown man. Okay, but back to the movie. Batgirl just made her suit because she was nosy, because Alfred on his deathbed gave her, I said, now that's what would be the equivalent of an old school iPad, okay? The 90s version of iPad. He gave that to his niece. It was blueprints of all Batman's inventions, his Batmobiles, his motorcycles, even his suits. She don't realize that Bruce is Batman, so she has used that to come up with her own concept of being Batgirl. I think that was clever. I think that was very clever. So let me tell you this, I love the colors. I know I'm talking a lot, but I love the colors in this. The colors in this is very popping. I like how they made some of the goons with the glow-in-the-dark paint. They did this one on this one. They took notes on what they failed to do in Batman Forever and put it in this one. Still don't like these uniforms though. I do see they kind of tweak Dick Grayson uniform in this one. It's not as plastic looking as the Batman Forever, but I still don't like it. And I cannot get down with Poison Ivy. Tried his hair. They made her look like a Rapunzel, a hooker. She looked like a streetwalker. A jacked up streetwalker. Like, it don't even look like a Vic. I don't know. I'm not gonna go there. I'm gonna let the movie. He finally kissed her. So this the thing. If you kiss Robin, I'm sorry. If you kiss Poison Ivy, you could die, because she has poison on her lips. Oh, that was so good. That was a good one. I didn't see that coming. Oh, he put like an adhesive over his lips so that when Robin did, Dick Grayson, so that when he kissed her, he wouldn't die. That was smart. I liked it. Her plants are alive? Who is that? Oh, this Batgirl. Oh.
That passive-aggressive number went out long ago. It's like you were in a bad mood.
Oh. Well, my thing is, Poison Ivy has not fought anyone this entire movie, and now she can fight.
As I told Lady Freeze when I told her club, this is a white woman. I don't think.
I like this fight. Oh, now she got a knife. Oh. Wait, did her own plant kill her? I thought the plants was under her spell. Child, I'm confused, but I like that fight they just had.
Freeze is gonna ice the city. I know. You are?
How they knew that?
What about that person, that woman?
First, it's me, Barbara. I found the actor.
We gotta get those locks changed.
Yes, thank you, Dick Grayson, for saying that. Jesus, how many people are gonna break into the Batcave? Well, they don't even break in. They just walk in and be like, "Oh, Bruce is Batman." Like, damn, that ain't even no secret no more. I wonder did Superman ever figure out that Bruce was Batman? I know he did in I think he did in Snyder's version. I think Hey Iran is not as bad as 1995. I will say that. In my opinion, this movie is better than Batman Forever. That's just me. But like I was saying before, I think in Zack Snyder's version, Superman did know that Batman was Bruce. I think. I can't remember. I think he did that in the one he did last year, right? It's the one from last year. I think he did. I like that Batmobile. I don't know what the hell Robin driving. I like Batgirl motorcycle. Now that's cool. I don't like Robin look get up. Did she design all this stuff in like 2 days? In probably less than 2 days. I do like the escape room movies I ran. Now, I will confess this. I watched the first one, and it had me on edge the entire time. I have not seen the second one. So, that may be something that I visit later on in the year. But, yes, I have seen the first one. The first one.
No sign of the snowman.
Maybe he melted.
No.
There's another movie, too, that came out in the 90s called Cube. It's sort of like an escape room movie, too. And I might do a reaction to that movie as well, because that's a classic. I don't know if you ever heard of that movie, Q.
I hope you got about 10 million more of this little toy.
8 more minutes in a city full of Gotham like your ice cream forever. It's unlike the reverse freezing process.
Otherwise, in 5 hours.
Yeah, but it's more than the condo. If we could relay the sunlight from the other side of the equator.
It'll take the satellites about a minute to realign, but...
What?
Damn's not good.
Those targeting mirrors are frozen. The finding won't work.
Alright, I'll set the telescope to all the mirrors.
That doesn't even make any sense. How you gonna realign the sun? I'ma let the movie. I'ma let the movie. Let me be quiet. They got 5 minutes to do all that? Oh, Lord, Mr.Freeze scared me. Ooh. I didn't expect him to come up like that. Lord, let me tell you, these movies are so 90s. You really do appreciate the Batman transformation. Wow. Oh, and something else I realized too. After this movie, Robin comes back. He's not written into any of the films that are made of Batman after this one. I have to give effort where it should be credited, because that was a bold effort of Joel Schumacher to do that. You know, most people, when they think of Batman, they think of his days before Dick Grayson and Robin, you know? But, everybody else has it. Oh, bang! AKA the Incredible Hulk cousin. Oh, well, Iran, you know, I'm from the South, honey. Men wrestling alligators and even lions ain't nothing surprising to me. They do that. A matter of fact, they do that for a living in Louisiana. So that doesn't, and I'm serious. You can go look this up. They do that for a living in Louisiana. So, and down here in Florida, right? They wrestle alligators. A matter of fact, not right here in Fort Lauderdale or outside of Fort Lauderdale, they have a whole attraction where you can go see men play with full-grown alligators. Put their head in their mouth, put their hand in their mouth, wrestle them, close their mouth, let you pet them, all that. It just doesn't interest me, Iran. It just doesn't. You think so, Iran? He was good to me as Mr. Freeze. I was shocked. I said that earlier at the beginning of this live that I was very surprised at his performance. I mean, it wasn't like he was doing Terminator or nothing, but to play a bad guy, you know, that's what I'm noticing. We all have seen Arnold Schwarzenegger play the hero in all of his films. So to see him play a villain in Batman, that was a nice touch for his career. So I have to give it to him. He did good to me, in my opinion. Him and George Clooney really was the standouts in this movie. more so Mr. Freeze. He was a standout. But Batman, George Clooney's performance as Batman really drew you in, especially him showing the emotion of losing Alfred, fighting with Dick throughout the movie. I can enjoy. I can give it to him. Trust me, this movie is way better than the one from last week. I'm sorry. That's just me. What's embarrassing is this man that they got to play Bane. Now that's embarrassing because they have Bane a bumbling idiot in this movie. Guns, honey, like that's not scary. He looked like a dumb zombie. Like that's what's embarrassing is Bane and Poison Ivy. Them two, And to be honest with you, they could have did without it. They could have left out them two villains. It could have been just strictly Mr. Freeze and this Batman as the villain. Still would have been a good movie. But they messed it up. They kind of messed it up with Poison Ivy and Bane. I ain't gonna lie. Especially Bane. Even if we wouldn't have had Bane in the Nolan Batman, it still would have been bad. Okay, so Mr. Freeze just died. But they still haven't unfrozen Gotham. Damn, how strong is that rope to carry 3 people? I see where computer-generated images is starting to be introduced into cinema in this movie as well. Because that was very computer-generated, what we just saw. That's a nice thing to know.
We're gonna have to do this upside down.
No. Everything the hard way.
You're pretty good at this, little girl.
Well, watch your little boy.
I think he older than you, girl. How she gonna call him little boy? Well, I get it. And that's gonna thaw out an entire city, which went from looking like a soundstage at Universal Studios to now it look like Chicago. Whew, honey, it's ending. They was doing good up until this ending. They just going by doing their thing like ain't nothing happened.
Looks like it's gonna be a beautiful day.
Is it?
I'm taking you back.
He ain't dead?
As I told Mr.Freeze when I told her this is a white woman.
Yeah, you helped the woman who killed your wife. She ain't dead either? Restored her? Oh, they froze her alive. Oh, his wife. See, that's what I'm saying. I feel like this is influenced by the animated series because no one technically died in this one. Oh yeah, he did play a villain. Thank you, Iran. I forgot about that. Yeah, he was very scary in that one. But what I was saying was, this is influenced by the animated series. The fact that he giving this speech like the animated series used to do, and him explaining that he don't take lives, he save lives, even of those of the ones that don't deserve it. That's the same thing he used to do in the animated series. And he saved Dr. Freeze, Mr. Freeze's wife. Boom. That's a cure. They invested a lot in the look of Mr. Freeze. I'm curious as to who all sitting in Arkham Asylum and why they ain't in prison. Because if they villains and they're considered insane, wouldn't that make Batman insane? I'm just saying. I'm thinking too much on this, I guess. Oh, they used one to help Alfred, because Alfred had the same disease as Mr. Freeze's wife. Oh, that's so good. I mean, I guess Alfred lived to be 185 years old, because my goodness. Oh, Poison Ivy didn't get killed. She in the Arkham Asylum too. And I don't like none of the stupidness. Oh! They put Mr. Freeze in the same cell as Poison Ivy. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we've reached the end of the movie. Everybody got their justice. Alfred ain't gonna die. And I guess everybody and their granddaddy in Gotham know that Bruce is Batman. Boom. I've said it numerous times. I'll say it again. I like this one better than I like Batman Forever. That doesn't take away from nobody's performance in Batman Forever. This one just was written a lot better. It made more sense, and it was more enjoyable to watch. It came in guns blazing, literally. So I enjoy that. I like any movie that skips all the boring and just gets straight to the action. I love movies like that. Maybe 30 minutes. Okay. So this one gets as I announced at the beginning, we will be back last Batman movie on Monday the 31st. Batman Begins with none other than Christian Bale, the one that I think is the best. And we'll also be doing our comparison conversation at the end of that live. So stay tuned. Also, I rescheduled my live for the current events for January for Sunday, January 29th. Because I'm behind. So subscribe, please. We're still on our goal. We are officially four people away from hitting 250 subscribers on the channel. So who's gonna be my 4 subscribers? Please join me over here. Make sure you hit that thumbs up to support your girl. I don't know if he did. I never seen Falling Down. I don't know what that is, but I don't know if he did Phone Booth. It's in Phone Booth with Colin Farrell. I don't know if Joel Schumacher did that, but I like that movie. That's a good movie. And it's kind of creepy too, Phone Booth. But that's it, you guys. We'll be back for another reaction. Tomorrow is movie night. So double check your notification bells so you can be here and see what the movie of the week is for tomorrow. And it is a Christopher Nolan throwback, and it ain't Batman. So boom, make sure you keep your eyes open. I'm off of here. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye, Irene. Have a good night. Have a good night, everybody. Thank you for being here. Peace.